I think I have to fix the audio on my mic real quick. I was planning to show up dressed as Jack Sparrow, but it didn't work out so well. Let's see. You. We need to boost you up a bit. Let's see. How's that? That sounds good. Now, background music. It might be a little bit too loud. Uh, there we go. So, just like last year, we're going to be opening up the trick or trade stuff, and I'm hearing myself, and I hate that. So, we're going to be opening this up, hopefully filling out another page or two of this guy. I have a list right here of all the ones we need that it won't focus on. Trust me, there's a list there. And then, I mean, if we get all of them, my surprise is that I will fully dress up. And if you want to see that, I might have to focus the camera. Alright, hold on. Look at that. That's me as Jack Sparrow. You probably can't see too well. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If we get everyone, or if we get enough, all the cards, I'll dress up like Jack Sparrow and it'll be all fun. Now I gotta refocus this camera. There we go. Alright, and I actually forgot one thing. So I can do that real quick. We're just waiting around for Brandon at this point, basically. Let's see. Oh shoot, I'm accidentally logged in as my other account. Alright. This will be fine. As long as it's muted. Let's see. Might as well get to it. We just need you guy. It's not docking anywhere, so I'll just put you right there. Alright, perfect. Might as well start. Waited too long. Here we go. There's the trick or treat. I think there's 30 to 50. There it is. 50 little booster packs. Each one has 3 cards. And I think they go for like $27. Look at this. That's a lot of Pokemon cards. Last time, we were 1 card away, and we got it on the very last pack. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. But we'll find out. I keep on adjusting my microphone. I don't know. Again, I'm no Pokemon person, so I have no way. I'm not good at doing this at all. So I'm just gonna cut the top off of you. And we'll see. I don't know if you have to take any from the back or something. That's what most people do. Where's that focus? So we'll just see. We got Duskull, Dusknoir, and a Shuppet. Is that a shiny Shuppet? It doesn't say it's shiny, but it's blue. That's fancy. Oops, I hit my mic. So, this isn't in alphabetical order, so that's annoying. Let's see. I don't see Shepherd anywhere. Alright, I'll add it to the bottom. Shepherd. Might have not gone all the way down. Oh, wow, a promotion for my channel. No way. Let's see. Blocked. There we go. And can I clear the chat? No, I can't. That's perfect. Alright. Well, that's gonna stay there, I guess. On to the next one. So at the beginning, it's kind of slow just because it's just marking everything down. And then once we start getting somewhere, then it gets a little bit easier. I don't know. Is this light too bright or something? I think it's just getting too dark outside. So when I did all the audio levels, it all changed since then. It's the lowest this goes. Alright. Alright, we got Dusclops. So we got the next one in that evolution line, Chandelure. And Graveyard. I know this is in Scarlet and Violet, but I'm not too familiar with the newer ones' names. This guy is just announced in Pokemon Go. I think I have a couple of them in Pokemon Go. So let's see, Dusclops. And we got Chandelure. Look at that, making progress. So far, no repeats. That's always a good sign. Alright, so I think the hollow is always in the middle. So what do you do? One from the back then? Why does my camera look so odd? Is it just out of focus? Deal with it. Will that help? No? Alright. Well, this is why you don't put a $5 lens on a $1,000 camera. Back here, up here. I just got rid of this light. Oh, that looks better, actually. Maybe I just have to get rid of that light. Alright, so we got Drifloon. We got ourselves a Litwick. And the Houndstone. That guy. It'd be so much easier with autofocus. Alright, so what do we get on that one? Oops. Drifloon. We got our Houndstone. We got a Litwick. I made sure not to look really at this set at all, so I'd be more surprised. Alright, so we gotta do one from the back. Driflim. Have to get closer to the camera. Lampet. Ooh. Marshadow. So still not a repeat yet? That's crazy. Where's Driflim? And then Lampet. And this is a new guy, right? This was the Sword and Shield DLC, which I did not play because I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon doing DLC. I love Scarlet and Violet, but I was like, I'm not paying for DLC for a game I already paid $60 on. Ooh. Miss Magius. I just caught a perfect IV one of these in Pokemon Go. Oh, there's our first repeat so far. And we got a Pikachu. That's a cute Pikachu. Alright. Where are we at? This. And Pikachu. I'm also trying not to look ahead too much at what's coming up. I accidentally just saw there was a Hollow Gengar. I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, a Murkrow. And then Zubat. And what the heck is this guy? Oh, this is the guy that has the little rider on it, right? There's the little guy that rides him. I'm not too familiar with the newest Pokemon stuff. But that's another whole pack of new cards. We got Murkrow, Zubat, and then I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. On to the next one. Another Shuppet that looks shiny. That's another one I don't recognize right away. Delmise, I think, maybe? And Trevenant. Is that a different Trevenant than the one we got last year? It must be. And then Delmise. There's another one that's not on this list for some reason. At the end of this, I need to double check, because this list I got kind of sucks. I'm going to start putting all the wrappers over there. Alright, I think I got the hang of this. Being a PokeTuber, pretty fun. Alright, one from the back. Flip it. We got one of you before. Ooh, Banette's new. And Houndoom. Is there a Houndour in this set? I hope so. And then Banette. Yeah, Shuppet. I love Houndour. I really hope to get one in this set. I keep on facing over here, and the camera's not. There we go. Alright. Another Driftloom. Ooh, that's a new one. And there's a Gengar on the chandelier. So we almost have all the hollows. We just need Mimikyu hollow. For some reason I don't have Phantom crossed up. I thought we had one. It's too hard to look through. Drifloon. Lycanroc. Ooh. I love Lycanroc. Alright. This is going to be the last one we need. Yes! Ooh. That was nice. So now that we have all the hollows, I'm going to dig through this mess. Look at this. It's been... Let's just see my desk before I started streaming. So I throw everything on the ground. Super messy. It's also because we changed location. My desk used to be over there where the sound panels are, and we moved it. Let's see, do we have no Trevenant? Oh, I guess we got Phantom. I thought it was the... Oh, we got Phantom. So we need a Ghastly, Haunter, Sinisty, and Poltergeist. It's like, what, 4? And we only use like a 10th of these packs. Alright, got you. Got you. Got you. I should have been putting all the duplicates in a pile. That would have been smart. I'll do that next year. Murkrow, we have you. Phantom, have you. Right. Oops. Maybe I'll pull one from the middle. See what that does. One from the back. Murkrow, Dusclops, Gengar. Alright, maybe pulling from the back wasn't the best idea. I saw one already. We got a duplicate, we got a non-duplicate, and then duplicate. Oh! Lost Ghastly on that one. Alright, come on, 3 more. I think there's 30 in this pack. In this deck. Alright. Oh, there's another one. We needed you. Down to 2. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the list is correct. So we only have 2 more. Second stage. Alright, come on. Hauntor or the T guy? Oh! There we go. So now we need 1 more. Poltergeist. This doesn't go anything like last year. We're gonna get down to like the final pack and not get it. Alright, let's see what here. Nada. Nope. Take one from the back. Come on, Sinisty. No, now we're getting all the Hauntors, though. Let's see. That was Lycanroc, that's cool. I'm okay with more Lycanrocs. I have so many more duplicates than I did last year. Bennett, nope. Just duplicating them like crazy. I have to give all these to my sister. My sister loves Pokemon cards. She collects like every single set. She had these as soon as they came out. She had the whole set. And she was trying to show me all the cards, and I was like, I don't want to see them. I have a stream planned. I feel like we already got like these exact ones. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna double check our pack and make sure I didn't get it, and I don't remember getting it. I'll do it here. The teapot. Bigger teapot. No. Alright, so yeah. On the lookout. If we don't get it, I'm not dressing up like Jack Sparrow. Now it's just like... Deck is just mocking me. I wish you could like X-ray scan Pokemon cards. We got the Sinus T again. But I guess then people would only buy the good packs. You get all the Charizards right away. Oh, there we go. That should be all of them. It took more than half. We still have a lot left over, which is nice. I mean, I could probably give out some of these for Halloween. Ugh, garbage. And I have a picture. It should have been downloaded. It wasn't. I love when that happens. Pokemon Trick or Trade 2023. Go to images. Someone completed the whole set and is only selling it for like $11. Oh, I guess they're selling each card. Alright. We're gonna line it up like this guy does. Starting with Pikachu, obviously the most important card, apparently. And we have a lot of Pikachus to pick from. This is probably how I should put it. Last time I just kind of freestyled and put it in a binder the way I thought it should be. And it didn't really work out too well. Alright. T-Guy is later. You're first. I need Pikachu. I'm upset there's no Houndour in this. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon. Alright. So there's those three. I guess we'll just start stacking them. And then we need the other puppy, this one. Puppy. What looks like shiny Shuppet. I could have sworn, I swear Shuppet looks like that shiny. It's like, it's not really showing up in camera that well. It's like really light blue. And then Mimikyu. Do I have another? There we go. That's the first line done. And then you. I hate when... I'm going to rechange this order because I don't like when the evolutions are out of line. Because now is the big guy. He's like 2 away from his friend. We need Lycanroc. Lycanroc. And you. I mean, so far it's looking pretty good. It looks like we have all of them. So that means whoever's watching this, probably just Brandon, will have to wait like 5 minutes for me to change in my full Jack Sparrow outfit. Trevenant. We need Phantump. This is boring, but it's just to double check I have all of them. So Phantump, Trevenant. Then we need that anchor guy. I guess I'll do it right here so it's a little more interesting. Where's the anchor guy? The one that's probably from Sword and Shield, because I don't remember most of those Pokemon. Where's the guy? Is he in here? There he is. I think I only got one of these. Then my pale Houndoom. And then the Litwick line. You. You. And where's the baby? Chandelier. I say it would really suck if I went all this way and did not have a Litwick. Then Murkrow. Easy. Zubat. These cards, I don't really get Pokemon cards very often. They just smell so good. I don't know if that's weird. They smell, I don't know, like, I don't really know how to explain it in a way that's not super odd. We only get one Zubat too? I have all the duplicates. You'd think Zubat would be like number one. You always run into him in all the caves. Zubat. He's like a darker card too, so it should be easier to spot. It's like a dark purple. There you are. And Gengar, then Ghastly. Yeah, this order is just so odd. I'm gonna change it up. Marshadow, Bennett. I think Marshadow is like the coolest looking one of this whole set. Bennett. And then the horsey. Where's the horse? There it is. Oops. Now we just have the final line, ending with U, the last card, of course. We need the T. T. Duskull. Here is Duskull. Is he in this pile? There you are. Duskull. Dusclops. Then Haunter for some reason. And then Dusknoir. That's weird. Alright. Haunter. Dusknoir. T-Guy. So we got them all. Look at that. Here's the pile of all the repeats compared to the pile of all the cards in the set. Nope. All the cards we went through. So, I mean, from that perspective, it doesn't look too bad. From my perspective, it looks like about 50. And we still have all these cards left, too. I mean, it's not too bad. So it seems like a third or 2/3 of 50 packs got us there. And then it looks like about half of those as well. So, I mean, if you want to complete the set, you only need one of those whole things. It's not the purple one. Purple one was last year. I saw some stores doing the purple one. For some reason, but it's the green one is this year. If you didn't do it last year and you want to do both years, go ahead. They're pretty fun. Alright. I don't know why my thing is all weird. I guess I'll go put on my wig for you guys. The people that are here. I gotta take this off. I guess I'll do a close-up. Just don't judge how messy my room is. Where is my close-up? I'll just do this because I realized that there was no audio. Embarrassing. Alright. Well, I was saying my mannequin head I call Little Jackie. And I made this wig myself, so don't judge it too hard. It took me a week of work, and it's honestly already falling apart. When I first did it, I was like, this looks amazing. And then now it's kind of like, yikes. But it's also because it's been like day after day. I've been going to different events and being Jack Sparrow, so it's all upkeep. I gotta fix the braid. Because look at that. It's supposed to be a little bit messy, but not this messy. But yeah, like I said, it takes a minute to put on just because it's so over the top. So it goes like this. I have to lean back on something. I usually have my wife help me a little bit. I take the bangs and I brush them to the side. Because he has a little bit of hair just like right here. I have to take the bandana, make it a size I like, under my piece of 8, under the sailing bone, because Jack has this little like ponytail with a sailing bone, so this has to be flipped up. Oops. See, it's like a 2-person job, honestly. And then I take this guy under the piece of 8, around. At this point, it's pretty secure. I have to put it under the braid, and I have to tie it super, super tight. I was gonna wear it for the whole stream, but I was like, I don't know how long this will take. I have 0 head movement in this wig, and it also is like super uncomfortable. Gives me the biggest migraine. So I'm not gonna fully tie it. So this comes back down. You know, it might as well. It's gonna come off. But I tried to make it as screen accurate as possible for what I was going for, because the costume I could get wasn't at World's End. It was like somewhere in between World's End and on Stranger Tide, so I was like, that's what I'll be. I'll be like in between those two. So you take the wig and you have to finesse it a whole lot, because right now it's pretty awful. Thanks for all the hairs down there. Jack wears his right on his eyebrows. So look. And I would have to adjust. I forgot my camera's flipped. I have to adjust that. Sailing bone out. I usually push a lot of this junk in the back. And have the sailing bone come out. So anything I can push in the back, I do. And it kind of looks like this. I'll do a little turnaround. I don't know if you can see it. But I think it looks pretty good. I'm supposed to be wearing the bandana I was wearing. This is Jack's bandana. I bought this off of a seller on eBay, and I had to dirty it up. But every time I put it on this costume or on this wig, it would be like super, super clunky, and it's not the right color red. I was tea staining it and tea staining it and tea staining it. I guess I'll change this to just chatting. Let's see. Just because I will be talking about it a little bit. Just chatting. So yeah, this gets too clunky. And if there is a way I could people were saying like to iron it and all sorts. I have it in the right way. This is supposed to go like above the one eye. This piece is supposed to be right here, and I was supposed to go and tie this around. And honestly, it would look decent, but this was more of the color I wanted to go for, and I was trying to get this to be that color by staining it and dyeing it and all that stuff. But I think it turned out pretty well. I have different pieces that are from like different movies. Basically, like, this is like an On Stranger Tides type of dread. Right here, this is what I started with because I didn't know how to make dreads at first. So I started off by getting pieces of hair, and I mean, I can even probably turn the camera towards me and show a little bit more detail. You just who? Oh, lovely. Yeah, so this is more of like an On Stranger Tides type of deal. And this was all I could make at first. Was this like multicolored dread? And he does have like dreads that are different colors and you know, the whole variety. But in the movie I was going for, I wanted more dreads just like this that were like or not like that one. Which way? My camera's flipped. More like this. This is a dark brown, so in the dark this thing looks a lot more black, but in the light it's like that, this brown that is like perfect to what Jack's wig is, or Jack's hair is. And I also have like strands of actual, or not actual, but more synthetic hair showing through to fill in some of the gaps. I have beads that are as close as I could get to his, this is the coochie pendant. And I know it sounds really funny, and you can be immature and laugh at it. This is the coochie pendant. I forgot the piece of 8 up here. This is the closest thing I could get to the piece of 8 without having to spend $100. That's the piece of 8. Originally, I had this way too high. It was all the way up here. So you can see there's a little bit of mistake up there. So that's why it bumps out a little bit too much on this side. But it hides pretty well. If you're looking at me, and I usually will have all the makeup on. I have the eyeliner. I have these, which go into my beard, and they glue on. So I just like don't have to worry about it, but the problem is they stay on too well and I have to rip them off at the end of the day. I'm gonna ask, should I just like do this so I'm not making eye contact? Let's see. There we go. It's a little bit better. Move this over here. As the Pokemon music is still going. Yeah, I think it all turned out pretty well. I won a competition with this costume, and like I said, I probably won't put on the whole thing because Brandon's not here. I would if it was Brandon. But the level of detail I put into it really shines through, I feel like. I mean, it took me hours and hours and hours of work to get this to a level that I liked. I don't know why this is still like... Is it the mode? If I just turned it off. I don't know. I'm still like kind of shiny. I don't know. But yeah, all in all, for a first ever time making my own wig, I feel like I did a pretty good job with it. And the thing that I hate the most is that this is just going to keep on deteriorating over time. So if I do Jack Sparrow, I don't like repeating costumes. So in 2 years, if I do Jack Sparrow again, uh, that's going to suck for me because I'm going to have to redo the wig. But thankfully, I'll be able to do the wig in a way I would like. I mean, it's not going to be as clunky on the head. You can see it more in this camera up here, just how big it makes my head. And a lot of it's just this side is so clunky. And Jack has that a little bit, where it's all kind of like, it poofs out. But the main problem with mine is that the first dreads I did were the glue ones, so the very stiff ones. So look how stiff that is compared to if I just held like one of these up. So this, like, you could hit someone with this. This one doesn't like going to the back either. I like to put that one behind me. Or no, not this one. There's another one behind it that's really stiff, and I like to put it behind me, and it just kind of like sticks out. But yeah, but like, I could redo this wig in a way that would look a lot better in my mind, and I could reuse all the dingles because, like I said, this is pretty screen accurate. One day I'm going to get something better. This I got as accurate as possible. This one kind of hides back there, and I just kind of made stuff up. Like I have some stuff up here, and then I have, yeah, I have one that just has like a bead at the bottom, just to spice it up a bit. I have a lot of these, which Jack has throughout the second and third movie. I know for sure he has like this like reddish brown thing that kind of goes up his dread and ties it off, I think. And I really like the look of those, so I did a few of them. Some of them I did not know how to end properly, so some of them just look like this at the end. So it'll be nice to redo it one day, and I know it's gonna suck to redo it a little bit just because I feel like I worked so hard on. There we go. I worked so hard on this that it would be a shame to see it fall off and die, but it's going to be so rewarding to be able to do it again and have it at a level of screen accuracy that I can like actually be really proud of. And I mean, still, little Jackie's going up there, which is, like I said, the mannequin that holds up. I don't know what's wrong with this. This camera is being weird today. And when this guy has it on, I usually will pin it on the top, but also tie the bandana. So it stays on pretty well. You can see you might be able to see there's some hair stuck to him because I hot glued. That was another problem I had. I hot glued the dreads to the wig itself. So the wig kind of got damaged, and it would take the mannequin's styrofoam and melt it a little bit, and then fuse it to the wig. So the inside of the wig has a little bit of styrofoam to it. And if I were to do this again, I'd try to sew as much as possible. I just noticed that in the background, that's just like me repeating over and over again. But do this again, I would definitely change that up. I want to see if there's a setting I can press that. Oh, why didn't I do that at the beginning? That's so frustrating. I went through the whole, like, I bet the Pokemon cards look so much better on this. Wow. Alright, that sucks. At least I know now. But yeah. It'll be nice to sew it and actually, like, have so much more detail to it. And now that I know the ropes a little bit, I won't make as many mistakes with it. Like, I would have a better wig, because this one should, like, the top of it just looks so bad right there, but this isn't attached to anything. It's just kind of loose, and I want it to be tight, but I can't really get it too tight unless someone like really messes with the wig, you know. And since it's usually just me putting it on, because whenever I have my wife do it, she puts it on like kind of loose because she doesn't want to like tighten it too much. But I need it super, super tight. I want it really tight. That way I can run around. Like I was at the costume contest. We were waiting for them to have the results. And there was a guy dressed as the Cowardly Lion from Wizard of Oz. And he was up there just dancing. And I was like, okay, this guy's having way too much fun. And I need to join him. So I went up there and I started dancing with him too. And he put his arm around me. And I mean, I was completely fine with it. But it pushed my wig down a little bit. So when it just started slipping off my head slowly when I was dancing up there. So I couldn't dance for that long. I had to get off and then fix my wig because dancing made it fall off of me, and I was so frustrated. I was like, I wish there was a way to like, I mean, maybe I could use hairspray next time, and I mean, especially the top of it, like spray some of this stuff down so it stays. Because I get pieces like this that aren't attached. They're not long enough to attach to the back of the braid that keep on tucking in. But when I first did the braid, I was so proud of that because it was like the perfect amount of messy. And I'm not doing what side is it? This side, the scar or anything. But I have the whole get up, and maybe now you can actually see it because my camera's not being funky. Yeah, I took so many reference pictures for everything. And it looks like his thing's actually just a tad bit longer than mine. That probably helps. That was a reference photo for this, because it's mainly just like regular hair, and then he has one dread in it. Where's my recent? Can you see that? Probably see it better now. It's not the most amazing thing. I want to, when I do this costume again, which I'm definitely going to because I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, when people follow me on here or subscribe or whatever, it's always a Pirates of the Caribbean GIF or GIF or whatever. So I love Pirates of the Caribbean a little bit too much. So I know I'm going to redo the costume, and there's so many things I want to redo about it too. Just like the breeches I got in the picture, they were like breeches, and I got them, and they were just awful. They're just a regular pair of pants, basically, with like the bottoms looked great, and I was really frustrated by that. So I'm gonna one day hopefully either make my own breeches or be able to find a pair of breeches that I can destroy in the right way. I want to get a new vest because, like I said, the vest I have is for On Stranger Tides and Dead Men Tell No Tales, which I'm not going for that kind of Jack. Maybe one year I'll have many different Jack outfits. That way I can pick between them and be like, oh, I'll use this wig for this event, this wig for this event. I don't know. But my favorites, like I said, at World's End. So I want to go as at World's End Jack. And I mean, so I kind of made the wig more geared towards at World's End with bits of Stranger Tides and stuff meshed in there. Just because I was like, I guess I'm gonna be a afterwards, but I still kept this because I love the piece of 8. But yeah, I don't have much more to talk about the costume wise. Oh, I want to make my own boots. I was planning a YouTube series on sprucing up the costume, and I got bored with it. But hopefully my YouTube becomes more of a thing soon. I'm planning stuff for it. I'm starting to get the energy to want to do YouTube again. So maybe I'll get back to it, but it always bites me in the butt when I spend, 3 whole days on a video, and then my sister, who's like 10 years old, takes a video that takes like 3 seconds for her to record, and then she gets like 100 subscribers from it. And it's not about subscribers, but I'm like, I'm making this YouTube content for myself, and I feel like other people would like it too. But there's something with the algorithm where it's not being shown to the right people, I feel like. Like my little sister, she can just do anything she wants and post it, and it gets sent to the right people, and people watch it and like it and comment and everything. And my stuff is like the good old days of YouTube. So not that many people want to watch that crap, but that's what I grew up on. That's what I enjoy doing, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. I need to brush this thing. It's all too tangled. The reason why this isn't like on Halloween, the main reason, is because I'm actually going to someone's house and passing out candy. They saw my costume. They're like, we would love to have you at our house passing out candy. And I'm still working on the voice. I can do it for like certain things, but not for like a long-term thing. And I have gold teeth that I stick in with wax, so I have to like boil the wax and then stick it onto my tooth. And that makes me kind of talk a little bit more, sounding more gibberish, which really helps. So it's just like the deeper voice for me. The accent I can't do, but with the mumbling you can't really tell too much, as long as you get like I don't know what's called, like the timbre of the voice down. So it's been pretty fun being Captain Jack, and I told my wife many times, like I want to go to a Comic-Con at some point. I want to go somewhere and show off this costume. I spent so long on it, and I mean the only gripes I have with it are the boots, the vest, and the pants. I mean the shirt I hated at first because they don't have the strings. The picture had the strings on it, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. None of the other costume websites have the strings, and it came and no strings, and also there's like this weird thing that always pops out. But I've learned to like the shirt. It's a little bit too poofy for me, but at the end of the day you don't really realize it, because when I have the contour lines on and my nose is fixed a little bit, because I have like the Johnny Depp nose, but this part is too fat. So when we get the contour right there, my nose is like the perfect like length, and it's like just that like little straight point. So I can pull it off pretty well. I've had people come up to me and take pictures and tell me that, like, I mean, it's so rewarding after working so long on something like this to have people come up to you and go, you look just like Johnny Depp. It's insane. And a lot of the time it's just because of the lighting. Because, I mean, most of the time it's at a bar where people are like, you look so good. So a lot of it's like dull lighting. But a lot of it too is just a lot of the work I put into the costume, that was just like, bought a costume on some website. I think it was Pro Cosplay. I always liked their stuff. So I bought the costume off of there, and I was kind of disappointed at first, but after I spruced everything up, like I had the tea stain stuff, I replaced a lot of the stuff. The sash, I didn't like at all, so I replaced the sash. So I had to find a material that looked like it. I had to cut it up and then sew it all together and then rough it up and dye it and all that. So it was a fun challenge. I kept myself busy for a little bit, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't really been doing much here or anywhere. Also because Brandon works a lot, so there's no one here to really cheer me on. But I'm hoping to come back a little bit more and play more games and meet new people. You know, that's the thing I love most about streaming, is the fact that I can make friends with people from across the world. Like AJ, who, you know, lives pretty much across the world from me. And he just came in one day because I was playing Mario, and we just chatted for the longest time, and now I consider him. I mean, he only chats when when I'm streaming, but he will stay up till like 3 in the morning for him and watch me stream, which is just like the most generous, nice thing, I feel like. And it always just so rewarding to me that I can do something like that. Like, I can make a friend that I would not otherwise have met through me just playing a video game, which I normally play video games. So it's like, why not just stream it? But it's always so much work for me. Now that I know how the camera works, I should be using this camera from now on for a lot of my stuff. But like I said, it's hard because the focus, I have to go up and adjust the focus because this camera doesn't have autofocus. But I also have I have a few other cameras I could use. Still, the camera that this lens came with has autofocus, but I have no way of linking the camera up to my setup at the moment. I'm working on that. But I don't know, I've been itching to play Stardew Valley a lot recently. So hopefully I'll get the urge to come back or at least just do like YouTube content for a little bit, because I did really enjoy doing YouTube. And then, you know, looking at the comments, and you know, you're always bound to get nasty comments on YouTube, but it's just so nice seeing how many people enjoy your content, like genuinely. And it's nice being able to see other creators that are like me and don't have that many followers. Like, there's a YouTuber Zuriki that I've been following for a while and watching all of his videos, and just like, how is he not bigger yet? And I've been watching him for a while now that I've seen him gain a following, but like, his videos can get like 4 comments. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, he deserves so much more. And it just goes back to the whole algorithm thing, where just like, if I could get a huge following, I would want to just send them straight to those channels. You know, just like, here you go, watch this dude, he's super cool. But the algorithm doesn't work like that. It works in a way that like, oh, you like Mr. Beast guy? Alright, here's more Mr. Beast guy. Or the copycat channels of Mr. Beast guy. So, I don't know. YouTube is a wild ride, but I'll enjoy coming back to it, I hope. And I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet or what I'm going to be really doing, but I have a few things planned. It's just hard because whenever I want to have something filmed, I usually want to experience it myself and have someone else film it, but no one I know would want to film something like that. So I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice just to have like a drone follow me around and record everything, and I can just get home and edit all of it. But you know, it is what it is. But I'll stop rambling. Let's see, is there anything I need to say, get off my chest, besides just telling Brandon that I miss him, and I hope that you come back soon, Brandon. But yeah, other than that, thanks for showing up. It's been a whole hour. Look at that. Flies by with my horrible looking camera. Remember, this is what it looked like. I had it like this the whole stream. What does this do? Oh, just, yeah. So, at least I figured that out. It doesn't look like this anymore. And I'm still learning that camera. That camera's a cinema camera, so it's a little bit difficult to learn. But, yeah, I hope to see you guys around. I probably won't be doing any Pokemon card stuff because Pokemon cards are too expensive for my taste. They're cool and all, but so I'll see you around. Thanks for showing up, and to the one dude that chatted, thank you. And to all the people that followed me recently. I mean, someone followed me a month ago, and I was like, I didn't post anything for the last like year, and someone followed me, so that's pretty cool that someone just came across my stuff and thought I was cool enough to deserve a follow. So thanks, ToasterBot60 and Dream Queen 12 and Eclipse Like, all those people that followed me recently, you guys are cool. Yeah, I'll see you later. I never know how to end these things. You get a nice side profile of me looking at my one computer. Alright, bye-bye.